How cute is this emoji themed beanbag chair? I got this from Roses on Friday, I think. It was $12.99 at the Roses and Tiffany stuff. It was $12.99. And I saw this and I just had to get it. Like, it is so freaking cute. I have it sitting in the corner where my couch is and stuff like that. And as y'all can see, like, I've been using the hell out of it and stuff like that. It is so comfortable to sit in and stuff. And I just wanted to come on here and show y'all that. So let's get on with the video. Hey y'all, welcome back to D's Corner. Literally, I'm just chilling in the cut on my emoji beanbag chair and stuff like that. I'm fixing to record this video, and in today's video, what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be talking about, well, we're going to be reacting to this video that I had saw while I was scrolling on my phone. It's by a channel that calls themselves One Mill Street, and basically what they're talking about is basically the reasons why the auction show, the Bad Girls Club, was canceled. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the video on my phone and stuff like that, and there's no commentary or anything like that. It's just basically words on the screen along with background music playing and stuff like that, and basically I'm just going to read to y'all what they're saying, because that's all it is, just a bunch of words. And I'm just going to pause it in between to give y'all my opinions on why I think the Bad Girls Club was canceled, and just basically react to what they said, and alongside some other stuff too. So here goes. Again, it's by a channel called One Mill Street, and I'm going to link their video down below. It's called The Truth on Why the Show Bad Girls Club was canceled. Auction Network put a lot of money into 17 seasons of BGC. Season 1, 2007. Season 2, 2008. Season 3, 2009. Season 4, 2010. Season 5, 2010. Season 6, 2011. Season 7, 2011. Season 8, 2012. Season 9, 2012. Season 10, 2013. Season 11, 2013. Season 12, 2014. Season 13, 2015. Season 14, 2015. Season 15, 2016. Season 16, 2016. And Season 17, 2017. But throughout the seasons, the views and ratings were over millions. Now I'm going to pause and say this, like, that is true. Like, everybody and their mama over the years, like, everybody and their mama used to talk about the Bad Girls Club. I remember when I was in, like, middle school and high school and stuff, people used to stay talking about the Bad Girls Club. And they used to ask me, like, have I saw, like, the new season that came out, because I was and still is a big fan of the Bad Girls Club. Like, I remember there were these girls and stuff like that that was always coming to me and ask me, like, hey, Dante, did you watch the new season of the Bad Girls Club? And I would always say yes, because that's all anybody ever talked about, and plus I was a big fan, so yeah, because people used to stay talking about them, and people still use some terms from the Bad Girls Club, like "pop off" by Tanisha and all that. But the downfall started right after season 14. But the downfall started right after season 14. Now, my opinion on that is, let me see. This is just my honest opinion. I think, like I said, this is just my honest opinion. We can beg to differ. But in my honest opinion, I feel like the downfall of BGC started right after season 6, which was Sharnam season. Because seasons 1 through 6 those seasons and stuff, like they played, like I want to say like 15 to 20 episodes. They were long as hell, but it seemed like season 7 through 17, like the seasons got shorter. So I feel like after season 6, that's when the downfall started, because season 7 through 17, those seasons were short. Because, and I feel like that played in the auction, slowly but surely losing money. And plus, they had to keep their views and stuff up. That's why, the jumping and stuff started. Season 14 was the most horrible season in BDC history. I 100%, I 100% agree with that, because season 14, in my honest opinion, wasn't horrible, but it was just too short. They only played like 10 episodes. Like, that wasn't shit. And here's the reason why. On August 11, 2015, BDC season 14 new season aired. Millions of viewers were tuned in. I know I was. A lot of fans was attracted to the new twins that was in the house, which were the Claremont twins. Insert picture here.
We are that bitch. No, you need to be like, who are you? Who are we? We are that bitch. Do that. Okay. Who are you? Who are we? We are that bitch.
In weeks throughout the house, fans like the friendship they had with Jayla. Like, they did have a tight bond now with Jayla.
Girl, no. I used to work at Saks Fifth Avenue as a makeup artist. Don't look like it. You don't look like she used to make makeup artist.
But episode 7 production let the other castmates destroy Jayla and the twins' belongings. Now, if you've seen season 14, that is true. Like, those girls, they did destroy the twins and Jayla's belongings, and they went ham.
Touch my them. Who's scared? Continue to live in stress. We outnumber them. Continue to be we're gonna continue to be better. We're gonna continue to be irritated and have bull in our house until we get rid of their ass. God damn it, I'm in. You ready? Come on, man.
Now, it makes sense why the twins and Jayla had went ham and stuff like that, because they had like expensive designer shit that's not cheap and stuff like that. Like, pretty much even they just rock everyday stuff from Target or something like that. Like, anybody, like, you destroy like clothes and shoes ain't cheap these days time. You destroy like millions of dollars worth of clothes and shoes, like, anybody will go ham. Hell, I wanna went ham. Like, it's understandable why they went ham. You think they was just gonna walk in the house and hold hands and be married? Hell no, they went ham because y'all touched their shit. Like I said, even they bought cheap clothes from Target. Like, anybody would have went crazy. And right now they're just basically showing clips from that season. Just basically showing them just destroying that stuff. Which, let me see. Speaking of destroying stuff, I remember on season 9, Mexico, I remember the girls, the four originals, I remember Ashley, Rima, Julie, and Fallon, they all had ganged up and they had put Andrea's stuff in bags and stuff like that. And they basically had threw some of her clothes in the ocean along with her monk and some of her clothes out on the highway and stuff like that. And like production didn't try to stop them. And on season 14, they didn't try to stop them here. So I'm confused as to why like Andrea probably didn't. Well, I don't want to spill the beans, but I'm gonna spill them anyways. I'm a little confused as to why Andrea didn't take out a lawsuit against them, just like how the Claremont twins are gonna do, like they had claimed in this video. Like I'm surprised Andrea didn't take out a lawsuit then, just like the Claremont twins are gonna do that. They're gonna explain.
Queens are entering the palace. They're coming. They're here.
Oh, y'all gonna enter the palace, all right.
Everybody line up. Line up. Who is that? Oh my god, that's our stuff. Y'all, you be kidding me. Y'all, these are my clothes. No, no, no. This paint better be washable. Okay. Okay. We can play that game. We can play that game. Someone owe me $200,000.
Okay, she said somebody owe her $200,000. Like, I believe they had expensive stuff, but I really don't think it was that expensive. Like, I'm not trying to be shady or anything, but I just really don't think that was that expensive. Or maybe it was the price of the clothes altogether, not just one piece of item. But hey, I could be wrong. That's neither here nor there.
Really? Is that how you guys feel? You guys can't even afford half our. You guys want to throw that out? Don't touch her! Really? Don't touch! Really? What are you gonna do? Oh, y'all ready? Come on, I just want to know who's ready. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Shorty hit me! Shorty hit me! She's going home!
Laura running up. In my opinion, Kat was the most irrelevant on this season because Kat and Jazz are basically the most irrelevant on this season because they basically just got in where they fit in, pretty much.
Bitches, you guys are sad girls. A real bad bitch isn't so. A real bitch throws hands. I didn't just hit you? Yeah. What did I throw? But what you threw was a weak ass hit. Bullshit. Gucci's good. Oh, yeah. You shot me, bitch. Bathroom up. You're gonna want to see the bathroom.
Do not go in the bathroom. Yeah, bath water was so nasty with all this stuff in there. Now they destroying the house. And one of the Claremont twins pulled out a knife.
So we're gonna go take you guys to a hotel tonight.
Because of you guys threatening the other roommates and threatening the like you guys are off the show. So maybe you're
After that episode, a lot of fans were upset that production allowed that to happen. I mean, like I had just said a couple minutes ago, like fans shouldn't have been upset because like I had said on season 9 Mexico, those girls had ganged up on Andrea and threw some of her stuff in the ocean alongside throwing it in the highway too. So how come fans weren't upset about that but are upset about this? Like I really don't understand. So that goes show you production's been shady from the jump. And ratings started going down bad after that episode. And I can understand why the ratings were going down after that episode. According to the media, the Claremont twins filed a lawsuit. And like I just said, the Claremont twins did file a lawsuit and stuff like that. And I'm surprised Andrea didn't file a lawsuit a long while back then because, you know, they had took her stuff and threw it in the ocean and in the highway. So I don't understand why she didn't do that. But I can understand why the ratings had dropped because, you know, the Claremont twins and Jayla, they were the most entertaining ones on that show. And once they got kicked off, like, it wasn't the same anymore. And all of a sudden, both Kat and Jazz wanted to grow balls too. Like, really? Against BGC Production and Lifetime claim they set up violent attack. Now, I understand that because, like I had just said, like, the Claremont twins, they had expensive shit like a Birkin bag, which is not cheap, and other expensive stuff and stuff like that. Like, that shit was probably worth millions of dollars and stuff like that. And to have that shit destroyed and stuff like that, and nobody there to stop those girls, like, I can understand why they took out a lawsuit. Hell, I want to took out a lawsuit too. Hell, y'all gonna pay me for my goddamn clothes. Like, that's understandable. And speaking of lawsuits, if y'all remember Mylan Jensen from BGC 12, insert picture, wait, not BGC 12, BGC 11, insert picture here, you know, the one that had an affair with Justin Bieber, which that is true, I had looked it up. She did have an affair with Justin Bieber, and she was introduced to him by a little twist, and I guess they had a brief fling and whatnot. But anyways, speaking of lawsuits, I remember I read somewhere, I don't know how true it is, but allegedly, they said that Mylan had took out a lawsuit against Oxygen. That explains why she had went ghost, why she didn't show up to the reunion and weren't on any of the spin-offs like All-Star Battle of Redemption. So, yeah, like, they had a lawsuit beforehand, which is alleged. Just like everything in this video, I'm not saying I don't believe it, and I'm not saying I do believe it, but all this is 100% alleged. Like, I'm pretty sure there's more of the story as to why Bad Girls Club was canceled, but hey, like, you can't believe everything you see on the internet, so I'm just giving y'all my opinion. Jayla, on the other hand, didn't file a lawsuit. She could financially get a good lawyer. The Claremont twins won the lawsuit and was paid over thousands of dollars. Allegedly. I'm going to add that in. And production started losing money and auction wasn't really helping no more after getting sued. And plus, speaking of getting sued, another fun fact. If you remember BGC Season 8 Las Vegas, the Victor twins, insert picture here. If you remember the Victor twins getting jumped, according to both Danny and Gabby, they both have individual channels in which I'm going to link down below. But both of them had claimed, well, Gabby had claimed, I think both of them had claimed it, but both of them had claimed that that fight, you know, this goes to show you how real life is different from the TV show. See, on the TV show, everything's so chopped up and edited, they made it seem like them getting jumped only lasted like for a couple of minutes, but in reality, according to them, that jumping had lasted 15 minutes. 15 minutes, and they had said something like every security was in the room, every production person was in the room and stuff, and they allowed them to get jumped and stuff like that. So and I remember either Danny or Gabby had said that they pulled them aside, had told them if you want to file a lawsuit, you can. And I really don't understand why the Victor twins didn't file a lawsuit, because if y'all seen that, they beat the living shit out of them, especially Danny. Danny looked like somebody out of The Walking Dead. Like, they fucked them up. Like, I'm surprised the Victor twins didn't take out a lawsuit. So BC tried to do a season with all sisters for season 15, in which I didn't watch because Twisted Sisters, which I didn't watch because just didn't have time to. But a lot of girls on the season was not even sisters. That is so true, because there are a set of twins that, not twins, there are a set of sisters on that season that, I think their names are Francis and something else and stuff like that. But I remember they were in the phone room and one girl had called their mama auntie. They weren't actually sisters, they were actually cousins. So yeah, I see where they're coming from when they said some of the girls weren't actually sisters, because I remember, if y'all know Winter Blanco from season 16, insert picture here, she said her and her friend were actually going to audition to be on Twisted Sisters, but I'm guessing they really didn't, they changed their minds and stuff like that. So yeah, like some of those girls weren't actually sisters. They scammed their way on the show, and production found out when it was too late. And ratings were doing okay season 15 because it was a sister season. And a lot of fans love twins slash sisters on BGC. Season 16 come around. Production tried adding in social media influencers to bring more views. But the girls were being big bullies on this season. And they're now showing a clip of Dream and Winter kicking Kaylee out.
Kaylee, like they just swoop her up.
I just want to say this. Like, I admit, well, let me see, season 16 come around. Okay. You say on season 16 the girls were big bullies on this season, but what about the seasons beforehand? And I'm not trying to dog Tanisha or anything like that, but on her season, Tanisha was a big bully. And throughout some of the other seasons, there were girls that were bullies and stuff like that, because I remember, not trying to throw shade at you, Kristen, but Kristen Kelly, like on season 5 and stuff, Kristen Kelly and Leah, they kind of sort of bully Christina by pouring stuff on her and stuff like that to get her to push her to hit them so she can go home. Like, they were kind of bullies on that season and stuff like that for pouring stuff on Christina and throwing her stuff down the stairs. And some of those girls on season 5 had participated in jumping Morgan. And on season 11, like, that was team jumper hoes all the way. Like, they had jumped Haley, they had jumped Sarah, they had jumped Janelle, like, all that stuff. So girls have been bullies before season 16. And I forgot on season 3 they had all jumped Cookie, aka Amber Mead. So girls have been bullies before season 16. So I really don't understand, like, why you put in this video saying girls were big bullies on season 16, which girls were bullies before season 16. Like, that's just my opinion. Like, One Mill Street, if you're watching this, I'm not trying to bash you or anything. That's just my opinion. Like, girls have been bullies before season 16. But still, I feel like whether they did Kaylee like that, that was wrong. Wrong is wrong. But still, I feel like Kaylee should have at least stood up for herself. I don't give a damn if it's 5 fuckers trying to kick me out of the house. I'm going to stand up for myself. And if I leave, I'm leaving with a bang.
Let's go. It's going. I just want you to be good. Just go peacefully. I just want you to love it. Come on, baby. We need you out of here. I'm not going anywhere. You gotta go. Why not? You could go. Why are you here? You're not a bad bitch. The calmer that I'm staying, the more upset I can see them getting. You're not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna fight y'all. She is a. What is this? Kaylee, come on. Kaylee, you allow people to do that to you. I will never let nobody violate me on national television. Come on, let's go. It's time.
Kaylee still shouldn't have stuck up for
Quit acting
herself.
like a crybaby, dude. Quit acting like crying right now. Bitch, y'all damn near. Like, y'all should send her home just for her acting. That's your for her. That's your for her. Come on, let's go.
A lot of fans was tired of production letting things like this happen. But yet, well, I understand fans were tired and stuff like that, but yet y'all supported the twins getting jumped, and on season 3, Amber Mead getting jumped, and on season 11, both Sarah and Haley both had got jumped and stuff like that. Like, I'm surprised, like, fans haven't been saying anything, you know? So, I feel like something should have been done beforehand, you know, before the seasons got, you know, had progressed along the way. Views went all the way down after that episode. Production started really losing more and more money. They were only getting 600K views an episode. I understand why they were losing money, because it's one thing to be a bad girl and it's one thing to be a bully. Like, you take girls like Natalie Nunn and Tanisha, yes, they were bullies and stuff like that, but at the same time, they didn't like just go around just, you know, they didn't just go around, you know, just pouring stuff on people and just bullying the weaker man or something like that. They actually did bad shit that was memorable, you know? And it's just like, I have a feeling like this, just my opinion once again, that production wanted to keep their views up. That's why they allowed the bullying and all that stuff to happen, which really, it was causing to make them lose more money and stuff like that. Like, sponsors didn't want to deal with them. There weren't any more spinoffs and stuff like that. Like, and in the TV world, that's not enough to sustain a long-lasting reality show. Season 17 came around. Production lost so much money on the recent seasons. They even stopped doing seasons in different cities, I could tell. Because of the cost of money lost in lawsuits, low views, etc. See, that goes to show you, like he said, like they had said, because of the cost and money lost in lawsuits, low views, etc. That goes to show you, I'm pretty sure they had lawsuits before the Claremont twins came about. Like I had mentioned Mylan and all kinds of other girls and stuff like that. And season 17 production couldn't afford to rent. If you remember season 17, you saw the Bad Girls Club mansion, I'm going to say, in quotation marks, because it really wasn't a mansion. It was just a warehouse that they had painted up to make it look like a mansion. Sorry, my camera cut off. But yeah, like I had said, like, production had asked the Victor twins they want to file a lawsuit, but they didn't and stuff like that. And they had jumped Haley, had jumped Sarah, and had jumped Janelle on season 11 and stuff. They had jumped Cookie, aka Amber Mead, on season 3 a long while back and stuff. Like, girls have been doing crazy, insane shit even before the later seasons, and production didn't do nothing about that. Like, production has been shady from the jump. And there have actually been some bad girls that have called out production. As a matter of fact, I remember I had read somewhere on YouTube a long while back that allegedly, now I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know the full story, just like some of this stuff in this video is alleged. But I remember somewhere season 6, they had said bad girls Will Marie and Lauren, they were allegedly banned from Oxygen due to the fact that they had spilled production secrets. And like, I don't blame them because production is shady as fuck. And I remember season 2 bad girl Hannah, insert picture here, she had said like she didn't fool with Oxygen due to the fact that Oxygen had painted her out to be a follower, and she had said that there were actually some scenes where she had put Tanisha in her place about bullying Cordelia, and they had said that she had actually had got offered a spot on Love Games, but she declined due to the fact that she's married. I don't know if she's married now, but she had got married. And plus, Flo gets married. Flo's spinoff show, Flo Gets Married. It was actually originally meant for Hannah, but Hannah declined. That's why they had gave it to Flo. And like, pretty much, I just want to say like, it's production's own fault as to why the show ended on a bad note and stuff, due to the fact like you wanted more views, but you went about the wrong way, like allowing girls to be bullies and destroy other girls' shit and stuff like that. Like, no, that's not the route to go. And I have a feeling like they had the same production team that had produced seasons 1 through 6. They weren't the same production crew that had produced seasons 7 through 17, because the seasons were shortening up and they didn't have much money and stuff. The seasons were rush. The drama was rushed. Like, it's just not, it just wasn't the same. And plus the little advertisement, live out loud, like, it just wasn't the same anymore. And plus even the network itself had changed and stuff like that. And I remember, if you remember the show Battle of the Ex-Besties, bad girls of the Victor twins, Danny and Judy from season 7. Well, Danny is from season 8. Judy's from season 7. I remember they were on Battle of the Ex-Besties and stuff like that, which was the last good show on Oxygen before they axed the whole thing. And they were only there for like 2 episodes until the show's season finale. And I feel like that was Oxygen's way of, you know, kind of serving the Last Supper, if you will, before they axed the whole thing. And after that, like, that was the last good show that was on the air, and now Oxygen's a crime-themed network. Which, in the near future, I hope Bad Girls Club comes back to a different network, not Oxygen, because a lot of the bad girls in interviews, they have claimed that Oxygen is a low-budget network and stuff like that. And hopefully in the near future, Oxygen comes to VH1, MTV, and all that, and we may have a season 18, maybe. Maybe not. Who's to say? So, yeah, that's just about it for this video. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to link all my social media accounts in the description box down below, so feel free to add and follow me on those. Also, don't forget to turn that notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a video. Also, before I conclude this video, I just want to say, with Battle of the Ex-Besties, like I had said, that was kind of like the Last Supper, if you will, before they axed the whole thing. And I guess they felt like, hey, if we put 2 bad girls on this show might blow up. But unfortunately, both Danny and Judy had left either episode 1 or 2, and the ratings had went down. And to be honest, that was the only reason I had tuned into the show, because of both Danny and Judy. And after they left, I did continue to watch the show, but it just really wasn't the same without them. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. So, peace out, because I'm fixing to take a nap. Bye-bye.